Even a coincidence a couple years ago. There ain't no coincidence.
I stopped believing in it when Marshall Mathers did everything he possibly could do to stand in the way of our friend Proof's murderer from going to jail.
Talk about it.
Damn. Eminem.
It seems like this shit be stressing you out, OG. Because you got a lot of information.
Proof dying was terrible. Me and Obi was still together at the time. When I got that, it was New Year's, and Obi and me was supposed to be meeting in New York. He called me from the ambulance. Just shock. He just been shot in the head. He was bleeding out of the head. He's talking on the phone to me.
Damn.
All because Marshall is a bitch. I mean, I just find it interesting that his name is on the list of the greatest rappers, considering he hasn't been able to put out a decent album since Proof died.
Yeah, I forgot about Proof, man.
RP Proof.
Wonder
man.
why.
Proof is out of here.
I wonder why. Why can't you kick out the same level of material that you did when Proof was alive, Marshall? Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Proof. Because that's who wrote it.
Oh.
Because that's who wrote it.
Damn.
Like he wrote everything else for you, Marshall.
No game.
You were going to hand him. You were supposed to turn over 8 Mile. That was the deal. You got to play fucking butt buddies with Dre in LA. And you were supposed to turn fucking 8 Mile over to Proof. And then he gets shot to death. And the law blamed it on him, even though he was defending himself, and you did absolutely nothing. Marshall.
It was a cold game, boy.
How's Dre's dick feeling in your ass these days?
Sheesh. Yikes.
Nowadays, everybody wants to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Proof.
She deep. She ain't bullshit.
Hey, OG, so look, so basically you saying all these rich dude to be at the top, you have to be that. Period. Ain't no like LeBron James on that bullshit too, or what? Like what's going on?
I've heard stories. Haven't seen any pictures yet. Okay. He's well protected. Yeah, funny thing is, I don't know. I don't know. Is that LeBron James?
You said, is they LeBron James?
Break that down.
Did they swap him out or something? What's going on? Talk to me. Let's talk about this.
I mean, there's a lot of, he's got a lot of doctors that do a lot of special medicines.
You think he an alien?
And now they doing all that shit to his kid, and his kid is passing out?
Yeah. Everybody just forgot about the little heart thing. Shit, he almost died. Cardiac arrest, man. You died.
I mean, motherfuckers is doing the most.
It's crazy, man.
Jamie Foxx running around, he don't sing no more, and his tattoos is all in the wrong place. We got a fucking president that falls off of bikes at 80 fucking 9. 2 million years old and never breaks anything.
What the fuck?
Facts. And fall asleep every damn well. Wake up like nothing ever happened.
We don't got no president. I don't know what's going on.
And God bless America. Wink, Joe.
Joe just lost. Joe just beat up.
I can see why Trump called him Sleepy Joe, because he probably know that nigga dead.
For real. They been said Joe, that ain't the real Joe. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, I ain't even mad at it, because if I was him, I'd be mad if I lost to a robot.
Word, that's crazy. That's a whole nother person, basically.
This AI shit is real.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers need to stop pretending like we ain't where we at.
Right.
I am what I am. I make no apology for it. But in all honesty, I just want to get through all the bullshit and the lies, and get to the truth, get people their closure so we can pay attention to what's really going on.
Sure.
Because they're using all of this bullshit as a distraction. Yet food prices keep going up.
I was saying, how long you been woke? Because you said it's a lot of distractions. So that mean I could tell you woke. How long you been woke?
I was born woke. Unfortunately, for me, I'm one of those people that knows exactly what's about to happen next. I'm just prepared.
What's next?
War on so many different levels. I know that in a couple years from now, people are going to see me a lot different. Long and short of it, my father always saw something in me. And he told me what he thought it was. And I've spent my whole life preparing for that. Music for me is sanctuary. It's not pop culture. It's communication. It's the thing that binds us. I do not understand why we can't have a community and an industry where artists can't make music cruelty free. Period. Why does there always have to be so much pain around one of the most beautiful things in life? It's music.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to the stories of how certain albums have been made and the things, just number pain. Much as I love Phyllis Hyman's music. I grew up with her. She was my auntie. Just like every other little girl from Philly. But when I think about her life story, it makes it hard for me to listen to her songs. Because I know how much she suffered in between takes. You know, I'm just ready to skip to the end, that's all. Get back to real life. Move all these illusions out of the way. Deal with what's real. We got serious issues.
Yeah.
As people. And as people, we haven't learned shit. Because we still letting those who are not chosen be in control of choices for those who are.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this though. You say our music pain, right? But ain't that what really make it beautiful? You know?
Listen to me. A broken heart is one thing. But if you go back to the What's Love Got to Do With It movie, the scene where Ike literally raped Tina and forced her into a state of terror so she could push out that sound.
About to see pages from one of the strangest patents in the entire U.S. Patent Office. This is U.S. Patent number 2006-001-4125A1, or the Walking Through Walls Training System. According to the abstract on the patent that you can all go and read yourselves, this invention is a training system which enables a human being to acquire sufficient hyperspace energy in order to pull the body out of the third dimension, so that a person can walk through solid objects such as walls or wooden doors. This patent is very real and was taken incredibly seriously by members of the U.S. military, especially by the U.S. Army's 1st Earth Battalion, a real unit in the Army that based their principles upon the Jedi Order from Star Wars. What do you guys think about this?
Damn it. People don't listen to younger people, they become slow amongst older people. When younger people don't listen to older people, they become slower amongst younger people. If young people would listen to older people, they move faster amongst younger people because you got advanced knowledge.
Right.
And when older people listen to younger people, we move faster in the older world because you got new knowledge.
All 535 members of fucking Congress can fucking agree on is to ban TikTok. That's it. That's the only thing. I heard him talking about raising the minimum wage. Can't fucking agree on that. Heard about talking about trying to keep prescription drug prices low for people. Nope, can't agree on that. I heard him talking about the border. Can't agree. Can't even agree where the fucking border is. But when it comes to banning TikTok, line up, buddies. Bring that fucking Instagram and Microsoft money down here. Line it up here in our lobby. Oh, let me heat it up. I'm gonna protect your privacy by banning TikTok. Don't you watch Risa Tisa? Don't you learn how to cook pasta right way? Don't you find out more about the history of this great nation? Don't you notice that this Congress, 250 years after the first Continental Congress convened in Philadelphia, has done less than any Congress in the history of this goddamn nation? No. The only thing this gaggle of 535 of the richest, most powerful, welfare queens being paid on a government dime can agree on is that I can't watch fucking tiki-talkies. Suck my...
This was very interesting. You know how they say you learn something new every day? Yeah, I just learned something today. Hey, you about to learn too. So here I have a strawberry that I got from the store. I washed it, I cut it in half, and I took the top off, right? This is a strawberry that I grew. Washed, with the top still on. But are you seeing a difference? Do you see how on the inside of this one it's a lot more white? Like that's real white, right? And mine are super red and juicy. Like there is a major difference. If you don't see it, listen. Okay? I actually seen a post about this the other day on Facebook, and this is what made me want to see, because I started growing my own strawberries and I'm harvesting them already. They've been actually sprouting since February. And they are so red on the inside. None of them have all this white. Of course, there is some white still. It's nowhere near as much white as this one. Of course, this one is smaller. I'm just pointing out things that I already know folks going to be like, well, this one, da, da, da. Okay, yes, I see that too. What I'm also seeing is more red on this one than there is here. And I cut up other strawberries too and seen the same thing that I'm seeing in these two. Okay. And I want to throw this out there too. I never realized how different they taste compared to homegrown strawberries. Listen, I don't even know how to explain it. You just gonna have to be there, okay? Grow some strawberries, go buy some strawberries, and do the taste test. It is a very big difference. And quite frankly, I'm done buying strawberries because I'm dehydrating the ones that I grow, and I'm not buying no more.
All right, everybody, April 25th, 2024, and guess what is back? Let's go to 8 a.m. on the 25th, and we have our wave Antarctica/South Africa anomaly again. I can't wait for Ventusky to come out and say that this is yet another glitch. 83.3 foot waves, apparently, and take a look at the shape this thing makes right around our little island down here that we have been talking about nonstop. This isn't some USO or anything like that. This is absolutely some sort of energy pulse, a frequency type weapon, because nothing else would cause this program to think it needs to go into this mode where it's causing a wave pool. Now, I don't know exactly what's going on in this area right now. There could be a storm of some sort, but that's not going to produce 70 to 80 foot waves just like we saw with the anomaly from April, which I can actually go back and show you right now. Watch this. Here's April 9th, and we'll move to 8 and 11 p.m., and it's right here. Still here, not removed by Ventusky. There's another one back in February, so I don't understand how this can be called a glitch anymore. We have something going on between Antarctica and South Africa, and once again, we need more eyes on this. We need an explanation. Something is taking place here that we don't understand and we're not being told about. Anybody can go visit this site. Go to ventusky.com and then click on the C tab and then go to significant wave heights. And then all you have to do is go to today, and here we are. This thing is surrounding our island down here that we claimed was the source of that April anomaly. So there you have it, my friends. We are here in this situation again. I would love to hear what they say this time. Take care. Bye-bye.
So do you see the face that they put on the Oscars? Look at the two eyes. That's two eyes right there. And then that's the third eye in the middle. That's why it's like super bright. And the production design is like a halo. Weird.
This is scary. It's said, but not proven, that every single Disney princess is supposed to represent a disorder. Psychologists took a study down, and they said in every Disney princess there's a clear disorder that they have. Firstly, Belle was captured and put in a castle, so this is called Stockholm Syndrome, which means you fall in love with your captor. That's why she fell in love with the Beast, because he is the one that captured her. Ariel. If you notice, Ariel has a big ship and there's so many things around her, so she's a hoarder, and that's a form of OCD. She has so much stuff on her ship, but she doesn't throw it away. Another easy one is Alice in the Wonderland. She sees caterpillars walking around and imagines a lot of things that aren't there, which is basically schizophrenia. Crazy, right? Elsa and Anna, they're really reckless. Elsa is the cold sister who has a short temper, and Anna is the warm sister that is kind all the time, which is why the sisters are thought to represent bipolar. Did you ever notice this when you watched?
3 generally accepted kinds of aliens. People think of aliens as these beings invading our planet in some great cataclysm, destroying monuments, stealing our natural resources. But it's not like that at all. The invasion already happened.
What you get when someone besides NASA or FakeX sends something up in the sky. You don't live on a bowl in a vacuum. Wake up.
How a real person looks when they open their mouth big and wide. You should always see their bottom row of teeth. Especially Brittany, her bottom teeth have always been a part of her smile, whether she is smiling big or talking or being goofy. We always used to see her top and bottom row of teeth quite frequently. She never has had missing teeth on her bottom row, and she has never had all gum on the bottom row.
This person looks like a baby's mouth when they start to cut teeth. Half of them are missing and half of them look like they just broke through the gum. And this person has no bottom teeth. No bottom teeth. Same here, and here looks like a row of gums with the teeth starting to grow in the front. No bottom teeth. Same here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And this one is quite alarming, but clearly no bottom teeth. And same here.
The point is, a majority of Brittany's videos, she is usually hiding her bottom row of teeth or she is missing her teeth. Ask yourself this: why has her smile completely changed? Brittany is known to have this big beautiful smile. She used to show both her top and bottom row of teeth. I rarely see that smile anymore. A person can't change how they have smiled throughout their entire life. Most of her Instagram videos over the past year, it's very rare if you see her old smile. Don't believe me? I encourage you to look through her Instagram and try to find her old smile. There are very few videos up that actually show it.
Side note, I'm not talking about how her teeth have drastically changed. I'm only talking about how she smiles.
It's a fact that AI can't generate teeth properly, which is why you see her teeth glitching and disappearing all the time. This technology exists, and there are only so many excuses you can use before you start realizing that something is terribly wrong.
Where is the real Brittany?
Hey, what's going on with the shadows? Do you see our shadows on the ground here in front of us? Look, they're also behind us, way darker. And look where the sun is, it's in front of us. So how do we have two shadows? This one and this one. This makes no sense. Can anyone explain? This is during the eclipse, so does that have something to do with the solar eclipse? Anyway, look at this. This is what I got through the classes that they gave my son from the school. Cool. And look at these shadows. They were half moons. I finally found them. How cool. We didn't get a full eclipse, but we got a partial. But somebody please explain the shadow thing. This was a shot I got where you can see the reflection as a half moon. And this is the best shot I got of the eclipse. Coming up in just a second. Wait for the best shot. Here it is. Be like that. Ooh. And then I did the paper thing with the hole, and I could see it.
Where Leviathan is and doesn't want you to know. NASA was once a marine exploration organization from the late 50s to the early 70s. Much of what NASA did during these years remains classified and unknown. However, some fascinating files were recently disclosed by a former NASA employee, Michael Thomas, who leaked many classified NASA files, the most notable being called Operation Leviathan. So this was a special mission conducted between 1967 and 1969, and what the operation involves is terrifying. In 1967, NASA launched a new mission with the aim of actually finding the Leviathans. Despite the absurdity of their endeavor, only 5.5% of the oceans had been explored by 2024, and in the 60s, only 3% had been explored. So the possibility of finding a giant creature wasn't too far-fetched. On March 1st, 1967, they launched a specialized fleet of 11 research ships equipped with sonar technology, which was new at the time. Then, for over a year, these ships scoured the ocean looking for signs of Leviathan. And on August 12, 1968, they discovered something shocking. In a remote part of the Pacific Ocean, near the Mariana Trench, they picked up vibrations from a massive creature lurking far below the surface. Their sonar equipment estimated it to be some kind of giant sea serpent, living thousands of feet below the surface and measuring over 500 feet long. So they sent an unmanned submarine to check out the creature, and when they saw it, they were shocked. If you want to see it, follow me, click on this icon, then on more, and on photos.
Frame, shot a beam of light at the warhead, flew up to the top, shot another beam of light at the warhead, flew around the direction it was flying, shot another beam of light at the warhead, flew down, shot another beam of light at the warhead, and flew out the same way it came in.
Hold up, y'all. This part right here.
I lost a job because I was answering yes or no questions.
How you lose a job if you answer yes or no? Because you added.
Because they were emailing me, asking me yes or no questions.
Okay.
And my responses were yes.
Yes.
And
no.
And then finally I got an email that said, you know what, we decided to go with somebody else because by your responses,
Too
it
many
seems
times.
like you're not interested.
Too many times.
Well, you say answer yes or no.
So now you understand me. It took us a little bit, but you're here. So
they wanted you to say, yes, I would love to have the job because I think this is an amazing opportunity for me, and I just love this company. I think you...
What? Dance, nigga.
Get out there and dance, nigga.
Dance, nigga. That's what they be want, man.
And
what?
do it to each other.
To each other. That shit is crazy.
There is no group of people that hate themselves like black people.
Here we go!
Why do you put on Indian human hair? Can I ask? You know how we get that hair? When nothing goes right in the life of a Hindu person, they go through a ceremony called Tansho, where the priest in the temple incantates all the bad luck they are facing onto the hair, because for them to cut hair is such a taboo. But so that it indicates a new phase of metamorphosis, they shave their hair clean. They used to burn that hair because they understood they're burning all the bad luck, until they realized the stupid African woman wants to put it on their head. So you buy your own bad luck and you put it on your head. So I think I'll leave it there.
1619 didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. You can't show me no records, no actual documents to show me that it happened. It didn't. Y'all can pull up all this other stuff like that, cool and all, but actually show me some actual documents that happened. American Indian captivity, falsely labeled the transatlantic slave trade. All y'all gotta do is just look up American Indian slave, American Indian captivity. I'm out.